Hey everybody, welcome back to Joyful Noise Chop Shop. So we're going to work on the cab today, the 46 Chevy Rat Rod. We got it inside in the last episode, got it set down, and now we're going to get to work on that, start getting it set in place and the bottom of it cut out. So let's get the camera turned around here a little bit. Alright, so this is where we're at. Got it sitting here to get her down below that part. She's got some funky growth on it. This thing's was sitting for a long time. I'm thinking it was sitting for a good probably 30-40 years at least. 1970 I think it was the last registration I was on, so people might have used it not on the road, but it had been sitting a long time. So we're gonna get the floor cut out of it. So we're going to work on it today, get that all cut out of the way so I can start getting it set down into place where it's got to be. I have to get these cut out a little bit here so that'll fit in there. To cut the bottom part of that firewall out, get that steering column moved. So we should be able to get all that done today, get it set down into place where it's got to be, and then we'll keep going from there. So let's get started. Well, light off here. Not too bad, but got the pins out. Couldn't get the hinges off, but got the pins out of the hinges, so that's a win right there. So we got the door off. On to the next door. Okay, so someone at some point had to do a door repair. A pin came out or broke or whatever they did, so they stuck a bolt in there with the old square nut on there. So that'll be the first thing we got to take out, cut that off, and the bottom pin is still there, so that shouldn't be too bad to get out. So let's get this door off on this side now. All right, let's check all this out in here. We got to get all that gunk out of there before I can start cutting on that. Probably start fire if I don't. So I'm gonna dig into that, see what's in there. Maybe we'll find some interesting treasures in there. I don't know. Let's check it out. All right, so Derek from Vice Grip Garage always says there's always a story to tell inside the vehicles when you start going through them. The one story I would say is this person was very messy. No, it's probably a lot from just sitting. It was sitting over the years, dirt and mouse shit and everything else. But kind of interesting, some of the things that we found inside of there. Some wire, some baling wire, a little file, some spark plugs in the back. Probably had to change spark plugs at one time. A magazine, looks like something from a magazine on a clock stereo. Look at that thing, huh? Some, bolts and some, this looks like the running light, some nails and screws, and looks like a thermostat. Maybe had to change. Here's a copper T for piping. There's an old glove. Interesting stuff. So yeah, definitely a work truck. It was on a dairy farm, so all kinds of work truck things, and found a bunch of the registrations. Some fuses, fuse, and some kind of motor oil. All-Might motor oil from Pennsylvania. Oh, it's an oil change tag. Well, that's interesting. Looks like the oil was changed at 990. Is that 9,400 or 94,000? Probably 9,400. So yeah, so pretty interesting. Interesting to see some of the stuff that we got out of there. So we're gonna finish cleaning her out now. Alright, so we got the floor cut out. That was fun. So right here, the frame, it's got a little bulge in it that sticks out. So I'm gonna have to probably cut this here, bring this out to be flush with here, cut all this out from underneath there, because I want to get this down, probably about to here. So cut that out, and then the door, I'm going to have to modify the bottom of the door, just cut the bottom of the door out and just have a flap down there to be able to hold it in place. So, and then we can get that on there. Then I can build the floor. So yeah, this thing will be, let's look at it here. Just take a measurement there. That looks like it's about 10 inches from the floor in the back there. I probably want it down another 3 or 4 inches. I'd like to have it riding low because it's not going to be bagged, so I want to have it riding low. I got to get a measurement on the fenders, where the fender's going to fit, so I can get a measurement on where the cab's going to fit. So that's where we're at right now, working on that part. Well, testing out where we think we're going to have the floor and the height of everything at. Got the floor all cut out, kind of set down right now on it. Kind of testing out to see the height where we're going to go. I think the top of the door is right here. That ain't bad. That would be basically bringing the floor down, or at least the bottom of the rockers down another 4 inches, and the chop in the top about 3 to 4 inches. So, let's take a look at, see what we got here. So yeah, so I got the floor all cut out. It's all kind of set somewhat level in there now, but I like it where it's sitting now, but I think I want it lower. I think I'd like to have it sitting lower. Right now it's sitting up about 10 inches from the floor. So I'd like to have it maybe at about 6 inches from the floor. Like I said, it's not going to be bagged, so I ain't got to worry about it going up and down, but I want to kind of have it down low enough to where it'll look cool. So what do you guys think? I think that's what I'm going to do. Take a little walk around here of the messy garage. Oh my God. I actually cleaned it up a little bit. It's not too bad, but yeah, it's pretty bad, you know. All right, so that's where we're at. Here we got the doors all gutted out. Doors are off. I've got a mess in here, but I think that's where we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna work on that a little bit more to get that set in place to where I want to have it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, and it really don't matter. But that's kind of the way we're doing it. I'm making a mess, but it'll all be worked out in the end. That's the one thing I like working on these, because you can't really screw them up too bad. So that's where we're at. We finally got the cab set on there, got the floor out, and then we're gonna start working on ride height of the cab, where it's gonna sit for me to be able to get in and out of it too. I'm not a real big dude, but big enough, 5'11", 230 pounds. So that makes me big enough to have enough of an issue getting in and out. So that's where we're at. So if you like this video, go ahead and share it, would you? And subscribe and hit the link button, the notifications, and all that stuff. So, but we'll see you on the next episode. So this is Jason telling you guys to keep wrenching. See y'all later.